folks, I'm Ultrazilla, and this is the Ultra Z News Weekend Update, the only toy news, not for reviews, but for all of you. That's right, my Zillions. Kicking off your weekend with a little toy news once again. I don't know how long that's going to last. There's things that make me want to go back to Sunday, but at the same time, you know, I'm kind of digging the Friday. Maybe I'll try Saturday, and we'll cut that in the middle, and we'll see how it goes. But I do have some cool news to talk about, you know, some kaiju stuff and some robot stuff, all that good stuff, and some stuff in the middle, and all that good stuff that Ultrazilla loves to cover. And then we're gonna do a little editorial at the end on a new Hasbro policy coming into play, packaging policy coming into play for collectors, items coming soon. So, without any further ado, let's get into the news. Alright, my Zillions, let's kick things off with a new sculpting tease by Hiya Toys. And, you know, they're doing Monsterverse stuff. Well, looks like the next project on their plate is going to be a Skullcrawler. And that's cool! That's very cool. I think a Skullcrawler is well overdue for a super articulated figure, so I am looking forward to seeing this progress. So stay tuned. This is the only pick so far, but we will talk about this the more we get on it. But definitely very cool news. I do dig the Skullcrawler. Moving over to X Plus, we got a new gigantic D4 coming, and it is the 1954 Train Biter. Although, you know what? He's gonna be able to be displayed without the train. So a little bit of a 2-in-1 for those of you that love A, gigantic, B, D4, and like to combine them. So I think this is really cool. It's a very, very nice looking piece for sure. I'm kind of out on D4s right now, and I'm definitely out on gigantics. But if you want, there's a Rick Boy with the lit up dorsal fins. Hey, Revenge of the Creature kit, also by Star Ace, is up for pre-order right now. Link down below. We don't have much Bandai to talk about this week, but last week they teased new item project coming from the Shin Japanese Heroes universe. So, what is that going to be? I don't know for sure, but I'm pretty excited. I'm pretty excited to find out. We'll probably find out at the end of this weekend. But yeah, stay tuned. We will talk about it. In the Ichibancho line, we got some really cool Digimon coming. Really highly detailed, kind of realistic takes on some of the Digimon, and including Wargreymon here, who looks pretty phenomenal. That is very awesome. And then we got Metal Garurumon, who looks fantastic as well. Look at the texture and details on this stuff. Really cool. I don't know exactly what they're calling this line, but it looks awesome. There's no doubt about it. This looks really, really nice. And then we got two little guys with Agumon and I forgot the other dude's name. My apologies. But yeah, it's gonna be a 2-pack, and as you can see, again, very realistic takes on these guys. You know, the details look awesome, skin texture, all of that. Very, very cool. So these Ichiban shows are up for pre-order right now. You can get them at BBTS if you'd like. Let's talk a little Tetsujin 28FX and Sentinel is, you know, they're already doing a Tetsujin FX, but they're also going to be doing a Black Ox, because you can't have a Tetsujin without his Black Ox enemy. And this is a very cool take on Black Ox. I really like it. Of course, Tetsujin is also a cool take, but very, very nice. Sentinel, high quality stuff, obviously. It looks phenomenal. So I just really like that, like, kind of almost like real robot aesthetic they got going on here. So very, very nice looking. The robot mode looks fantastic. This is up for pre-order right now, also at HLJ. Link is down below. Help support the channel by clicking it. And as you can see, he could separate into 2 separate pieces. Not only does he transform into one big robot vehicle piece, but it could also transform into 2 separate ones. But that's not all. because Action Toys is also getting into the Tetsujin 28 FX with their own titular character. This is awesome. I will be looking forward to hearing more about Action Toys' version of Tetsujin 28 FX. I really do want one. Like, I want one in my collection. I love this design, so I'm looking out. I'm looking out for both this one and the Sentinel one, and maybe I'll get one, or maybe there'll be something else, alright? Hey, Good Smiles DX, we mentioned this last time. Gridman Universe is coming in a DX set with Gold Burn, and this looks beautiful. I love this Gridman Universe design. It's really, really nice. The new Gold Burn looks really good, and this is how they combine. Like, you know, big giant wing set. Really, really digging that, honestly. That looks really good. Little on the fence about getting another Good Smile DX, but that does look good, and it does combine with, you know, the Dynazenon I already have, so I don't know. I don't know if I would combine it, but it does look awesome all together. That is no doubt about that. Now, we're going to talk about something I rarely ever talk about, but I thought this was pretty cool, and that is Hot Toys. They are doing a kind of robot Black Panther that transforms into a robot Black Panther. Very Ravage looking here, but that is pretty awesome if you love Hot Toys and transforming toys. Speaking of transforming toys, we already knew about this. This is that Mattel transforming T-Rex into the Jeep. Oh, now there are official pics out, and I like it. I like it. You know, I know there's, you know, a bigger line here where, you know, you have dinosaurs transforming into other dinosaurs, and I kind of don't like how they look. But I think this one kind of looks cool to me. I do like the very cartoony looking T-Rex they got going on here. So this is one I'm kind of interested in. It also has sounds, which is cool, as you will see. You can press the button there. And you know, T-Rex will supposedly growl, right? I think that's pretty slick. And then it looks like you'll probably be able to get your beep beep honk honk on in vehicle mode. So yeah, definitely something I'm looking forward to seeing. Moving on to Super 7 for a little bit. The U.S. national women's soccer team has some new reaction figures coming, and I believe that they will win the World Cup, so good luck to them. If you want these figures, super7.com right now. And pre-orders went up for Wave 4, I believe, of G.I. Joe Ultimates with Stalker and Gung Ho and Zartan and the Baroness. So if you're into G.I. Joe, get your Ultimates on, go with a very, very cartoony 80s look. It looks amazing. Alright, we said we're going to talk some robots, and we did already, but we're going to talk some Transformers. First up, a new Funko Lights and Sound Optimus is coming soon, so that is pretty slick. I believe it's coming soon. I could be wrong. Let me know if I'm wrong, but I found this pic at Kapow Toys, and it looked awesome. But the big news to me is Transformers Legacy Evolution, new wave of figures, and boy, am I excited about this. Wait, well, some of them. DevCon, who is an interesting pick from like a random episode from G1. Conehead Dirge, not a big fan. Armada, Megatron is one of them. Armada Optimus. Don't have pics yet, official pics yet of Armada Optimus, but go check out Prime vs. Prime. He already has a review. Shout out to Prime vs. Prime. Megatron though. Boy, this looks incredible. So this is up for pre-order right now. You can pre-order it at Amazon.com. And it looks fantastic, guys. I've wanted a Armada Megatron in my collection for a long time, so I'm definitely looking forward to that. Not a big fan of the Coneheads, so Dirge for me is not a figure I'll be getting, but it does look fine for what it is if you're into them. Oh my gosh, but man, I'm into this. Nemesis Leo Prime. Wow, this looks incredible. I know that there is a masterpiece. I'm not getting that, but I will be getting this. That looks so good, guys. Really good in my opinion. Love how it looks overall. Now this is a new character I really don't know much about, but you know, the color scheme is pretty cool. But, as I was saying, DevCon. Very interesting. Like a bounty hunter dude in some weird random episode of G1. This guy is really cool. I really like the aesthetic here, and I think I might try this guy out at some point. Yeah, he just looks awesome. Just great look overall. I really like it a lot. Beachcomber is another in this wave, and it's interesting because I can't remember that Beachcomber has ever had a deluxe class figure. I could be wrong there, but I always remember him as a smaller figure. This is cool. This is cool, and I think the coolest he's looked ever in the main line. So that's the one to possibly get. And now these last two I'm definitely going to pick up because I'm, you know, been getting them all, and I want to make Volcanicus. This is Dinobot Swoop in the core class. Looking cool. And then, we've talked about these guys already, but now they're, you know, official picks and stuff, and they're up for pre-order. You can check them all out on Amazon. The link is down below as well. And the new Dinobot Scar. So very cool stuff from the Transformers. And the last thing I want to talk about on this Ultra Z news is also Hasbro. Hasbro is changing their 6-inch scale figures, the collector's figures, from the packaging that I have right now that fans have been up in arms about because you can't see the figures, you know, with no plastic, to ones with plastic once again. I think that's a bummer, guys. I really, really do. I mean, you know, I think that, you know, they're going to be using better plastics and stuff, bio-PT and stuff. But at the same time, man, what they were doing was a really good thing, and people complaining about QC issues, you know what? That's not going to prevent the QC issues. It's only good if you're getting stuff in store, you know? I mean, how many import figures are there that a lot of us import collectors get that do not have window boxes, that we're taking a gamble on from stuff overseas? Those are real collector stuff. Like, real, more expensive stuff. And, you know, like, I don't know. I thought, in my opinion, that the windowless boxes actually brought them up in quality overall. It just made it feel like something more, in my opinion, than the standard run-of-the-mill, high-production figure that they honestly are. I'm not diminishing, you know, how folks feel about them and how they love to collect them. You collect whatever you want. But in the grand scheme of things, Hasbro was trying to do something really, really good here, and you know, I thought stepping up, honestly. It's a bummer. It's a bummer that, you know, they're not going to be able to continue to do that because a large majority of fans complained that they couldn't see their figures and couldn't see the quality. I mean, really. That's bananas. On $25 figures, that's kind of bananas. And that's all I have to say about that. You could disagree with me, and that's totally cool. Respect your opinion. Let me know down below how you feel about it. But that's the Ultra Z News. I hope you dug it. Let me know your thoughts down below. And if you could please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Check me out on Facebook and Instagram. Stay safe. Till next time. Peace out, peeps.